Hello Malaysians, I'm speaking from my home in Perth, and I just turned on Media Rakyat, Media Rakyat, and I heard questions put to Mr. Lim Kit Siang whether he will consider joining Barisan Nasional in a united coalition government, a national coalition government. Let me remind Mr. Lim Kit Siang that such a national coalition government did exist some time ago, and I'm sure Mr. Lim Kit Siang remembers that was when all the parties joined except DAP. DAP did not join the National United Front government, and that was, I suppose, in those days, there was all this scramble for power, Lim Chong Yu scrambling for power, and all except Mr. Lim Kit Siang held out, and that was a right decision. What Najib is asking here is to hide the fraudulent election that was perpetrated in GE13 by asking for a national coalition united front government. That's nonsense, because Najib is all about power, staying on, hanging on by his fingertips to stay on in power. If he says he's so well-meaning in forming a national united front government, how about then put Dato Sri Anwar as Prime Minister? Because he is the preferred Prime Minister. All this fraudulent election was to perpetrate Najib's position in power. But the people are against Najib. But all the same, because all the Malay officers running the poll side with the Barisan Nasional or side with UMNO, therefore they could just pull off a fraudulent election, which they have. Now, if Najib is so well-meaning, why don't you say, okay, we'll form a united front national government with Anwar as Prime Minister? This will settle everything, and this will also see justice done, because to all intents and purposes, and openly to everyone who can see with his own eyes, that this 13th general election was a fraud. It was fraudulent from beginning to end. That said, I got another message for Dato Sri Anwar. I've been thinking about it. I have, as I said many times, that Pakatan has already won the election. It is only how Pakatan is able to protect their victory, which they have not been able to, because UMNO has stolen the election. When they steal something, what can you do? You don't know what to do. You don't know when it's going to come, So, but, and this, from judging from the huge turnout post-election, this one which was held yesterday, I believe, in in that stadium, Kelana Jaya or something like that, I think. Well, Dato Sri has also promised to hold a post-election rally in Penang. And considering that the huge turnout, over 150,000 people turn out for his rally at Kelana Jaya, then I suppose the turnout for his rally in Penang will even be bigger, maybe 200,000. And here is my idea, Dato Sri Anwar, allow me to offer a suggestion. So long, for 60 years, Mahathir has perpetrated divide and rule. And all his lessons, his exhortations, his preachings to his people was one of hate, a lesson of hate. How to hate the Chinese. Everything is hate, 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 hate. For 60 years, Mahathir has preached hatred for the Chinese. To Dato Sri Anwar, continuing from what I say, I ask for your indulgence to hear me out. Instead of preaching hate, why don't you, Dato Sri Anwar, preach love, preach harmony, preach love among all Malaysians, and preach a united Malaysian nation where all brothers among Malays, Chinese, Indians practice tolerance and love for one another instead of hatred. This is the first time any Malay leader will have preached love among his fellow men instead of hatred. I think love is a stronger message than hatred. And if you, at this huge rally, which I anticipate will be anything like 200,000, hold a ritual ceremony, demonstrate a ritual ceremony how Malays, Indians and Chinese can embrace each other in a spirit of love. How about trying that at this huge rally? This is an opportunity for you as the first Malay leader in 60 years to preach a sermon of love and a united Malaysian nation. How about trying that? I believe this will fly. I'll be looking forward to this. I think you can deliver your message how the election was stolen from you, but at the end of it, hold a ritual celebrating love among all Malaysians instead of hatred. Thank you very much, Dato Sri Anwar, and good luck to you in this rally in Penang, which I hope and I know will be attended by no less than 200,000 people. Good night.